today. I changed my schedule because I'm going to be on a big network. A lot of shows today. A lot happening over the weekend. I have a body language expert coming on. Hey, listen, when I come back up, I'm going to be taking the uptown. So the boogie down, Bronx to the back. Come on to New York. Don't be intimidated. Everyone to come. Give me a shout out. I'll be more than happy to give you guys some direction where to eat, where to sleep, and how to maneuver around. All you have to do is get you a Metro card, which is very easy, and you can navigate around. Everything is mapped out, folks, believe me when I tell you that. So I come in 42nd Street, and now I'm down here at the Brooklyn Bridge, right by where the World Trade Center went down, folks. Now they have a new building, the Oculus. And maybe I'll go over to the Oculus. I'll even try today. Well, no, today I'm covering the protests. They're out here protesting every evening Donald Trump and also ICE. So I'll definitely be covering that, but one of these days I'll show you the Oculus. As you can see, there's all sorts of people out here. What a skyline, right? You can see the big crane on top of the building. How on earth do they get it up there, right? You have to wonder. But it's amazing. So let's talk about some things. On the inside track, Diddy is planning a comeback. That's what the word is on the street, folks. He thinks he's gonna get through this. He has the best legal team money can buy. 9 attorneys, and most of us will struggle with just one. When they hit you with that retainer, $5,000, $350, $500, $800 an hour. You can see why a lot of people end up in that 95% conviction rate. That's what it is. I attended Donald Trump's trial. Donald Trump walked right past me. Really tall guy. They say in the media he's short, but I saw for myself. Tall guy, you know, much different in person than what I see on TV. So at any rate, even Donald Trump, the former president of the United States, lost when it came to his trial. 34 felonies here, right here, that building at the very bottom, straight down to the right. That's the courthouse that basically convicted Donald Trump. The one that Diddy is in that I'm going to is not that far. It's within a rock's throw, basically. And they're ready. And it's interesting to see what's going to happen with this case. So I've been covering it. I'm inside the courtroom every day. And actually, I'm about to go in right now. You can see most of these buildings here are courts. And when you get pulled into here, you have to be ready because hopefully you don't. But they have a 95% conviction rate. And this is what Diddy is facing. So, but to hear that he's actually planning his comeback, it tells you that perhaps there's a lot here that he thinks he's going to be able to beat this trial. Right here is where they're having the protests every day. So this is where they already have the police presence just in case people start acting up early. They're going to be ready. You see all the police cars everywhere. So anyway, let's talk about the trial real quick from yesterday. A couple unique things. Let me just show myself. All right. So today I dressed down. I don't have my tie and all that on Fridays. Friday is a little different. Let's see who we have here. Deborah. All right. Wish you could see. Okay. Yes, Deborah. Okay, we have somebody here from the Netherlands. Will Collabo, yes, I'm in New York City. Reggie, Diddy is the devil. Guys, like the video, share the video. Okay, but All right, so let's talk about the trial. Yesterday, when Jane Doe left the stand, she went and hugged the prosecutor, which is Comey. Remember, Comey went up against, he used to be the FBI director that went up against Donald Trump during the first administration of Trump. Well, this is his daughter, and let me tell you, she's on top of her game. She can tell you all about Diddy's case like the back of her hand, and she don't even stutter. And there's 6 of them ladies that are prosecuting him, and they're coming in like they're ready to do business, and it's terrifying to the average man. So for anybody to sit in that box, it's tough. But anyway, she came and she hugged Comey, who basically presided over her direct testimony. Sorry, someone tried to call. And then she went and hugged Tenny Garagos. You see her father on television, The Two Angry Men. I guess it's a show with the guy that runs, Harvey, that runs TMZ. So she came and hugged her too, and you could tell it was very uncomfortable. She wasn't expecting the person that she just cross-examined to hug her like that. So everybody in the courtroom basically were thrown off by seeing that. Not sure what her intention was. So you see here, F ICE. You're gonna see a lot of that today. They're expecting a massive crowd. I'll be in the thick of it, but I'll be careful. I'm not new to this. I've been in New York for quite some time, so I'm no rookie here. So at any rate, one of the things that Jane said that I thought was very interesting, she said that in order for her to participate in these freak-offs, she had to get her psyche together. Now, a lot of people were not buying her testimony. Let me just give you that inside track. But she said to get into the mood, folks, into the mood. Now, mind you, she is a victim here, so we want to be respectful. But she said she would buy Diddy. She'd go to the sex shop and buy Diddy and the sex worker, which was a grown man. All these guys are up in years, by the way. Not that it makes a big difference. But she would buy them matching shorts. Little Speedos or whatever it is. Yeah, so imagine that. You got 2 grown men sitting there with matching underwear or whatever on. It's just some freaky stuff going on. But anyway, I had previously stated, in which most of my followers, listen, I've been in the courtroom every day. I had previously stated that I felt like Diddy, the reason why he was having these men sleep with the women is because perhaps he was into porn, and so he wanted to make porn a reality right in his hotel room or what have you. So with that being said, he was paying these men to come in and actually have intercourse with his women that were in his life. And I think he worked hard to keep these women in his circle because he didn't want this secret to get out. He did not want people to find out about what was happening. So when you hear these rumors about the white parties with the celebrities, and then people going in the back room, and then they put out a vicious rumor about Meek Mill, they actually took the audio clip from a movie and linked it into Meek Mill to try to make people think that Meek Mill was actually involved in some sort of whatever freak off or something with Diddy. So people are vicious, and whenever you step forward in the public eye, you have to be ready for people to say all sorts of stuff about you. Whether you, even at a low level, high level, people will do anything, and they have no issue with defaming your name and really bringing you down. So that's something to keep in mind. And it is, I think everybody day comes to where people post stuff online and they say, hey, because let me show you guys something here. I came out the back here, and Diddy's, go to my shorts. Diddy's daughters came down off of this particular set of stairs in the back here, and they came down the stairs and they walked all the way up here to get into the Sprinter van right there. And so I posted it. I mean, it was an elegant video. It was them and also their aunts, right? And people immediately, by the time I walked around over there to the front of the building, somebody's already posting Diddy's daughters flee the courthouse. Flee the courthouse? I walked out with them from the 26th floor all the way out the building. They were laughing and talking to each other, just being young girls, right? Similar to my daughter. And they pleasantly walked at a high level to the Sprinter van with the family. But people want clicks, and so they'll defame your name. Now, yeah, Diddy did some crazy things, and he was a monster, right? They said that in court. The defense has even stood on that. But what the defense is saying, that Diddy is being charged wrong, and they're really trying to bury him because, you know, with the RICO, they get to take your assets, and they say he's a billionaire. But the argument that now the tide is turning. A lot of people at first were just saying lock Diddy up, right? But now a lot of people are starting to change their tune. And so depending on which of these tiles right here that you're standing on and who you're close to, you have to, it depends. You got to wait a minute. I'm on live. So you have to, it depending on who you're standing next to will determine, you might get some kickback for saying free Diddy, or you might get some kickback for saying, you know, keep him locked up. So yeah, people out here are just so bad. You hear that? You can't even go live without people behaving themselves and so forth, right? So anyway, guys. All right. Okay. All right. So anyway, this is the everyday process out here, and it's kind of crazy. People have no respect. So this is where the professionals hang out, guys. It's time for me to go in the courtroom. I want to make sure I get all the facts straight and bring it to you live. This is where the family comes in and they go out. So stay tuned. Today, though, and I'm going to do it as a separate video, I'm going to do the Trump and the ICE protests. And I know that draws a crowd that's pretty domineering. So, you know, it's a separate case that I'm on. There's other cases that I've been assigned by Law and Crime. You guys can go check me out on Law and Crime and see what's happening. I'm trying to raise the bar here, bringing a better product. So stay tuned for that. This weekend, I have a lot of shows. Saturday at 4 p.m., I have a body language expert. Her name is Blanca Cobb. You could check her out, blancacobb.com. She's going to come on and talk about the body language of Diddy and Cassie and Jane. We've been sitting beside each other in court. We're all taking notes. I have the wonderful Candace Kelly that's going to be coming on. Also, we're going to be looking at how much of this case is really RICO. And according to her, she breaks it down. This RICO is pretty strong, guys. I mean, listen, I'm trying to give it to you straight. Doesn't mean he can't beat it, but the government don't play games. You know, I'm on live, brother. Come on. What's up, man? These people have no respect, man. They know what I'm doing, and they coming up asking for stuff and all sorts of weird stuff. Anyway, you have to be alert and watch your back out here, because it's always, you can't even look off for a minute. People's bags are being taken. A lot of things happen. Yesterday, if you go to my live, there was about 9 incidents of arguing. One guy knocked the phone out of the hands of 2 people because somebody came and took his phone. It's just out of control, but I'm ready. All right, guys. So at any rate, on Sunday at 2 o'clock, I have Calvin Johnson, who is a criminal defense attorney. He's going to be on. He's out of Dallas, Texas. He's a heavy hitter. He has represented the likes of Big Meech, and he's currently covering or representing a rapper that's on trial for murder. So I'm going to be covering his trial. I'll be going down to Texas, covering it from the courthouse. I'm covering the case that they gave me out of Arizona of the lady that killed her husband's ex-wife and the 3 kids, and now she's trying to represent herself. Today I'm going to drop the video about R. Kelly. R. Kelly, he's seeing all the heat here from Diddy, and he's trying to get out, so I will be reporting on him. I'll also pick up on some other major cases, so stay tuned, and I definitely will be back on today, especially this evening, to cover. I'll break down this trial for Diddy. I have to go on some other channels, some big channels. I do a court correspondent update for like Myron Gaines, Fresh and Fit. So I cover them. I cover oh, here we go. Look at here. There's my here's Brian Steele. So let's see here. Let me turn this around. This is Brian Steele. This is Diddy's attorney. Brian, I have to tell you, you are the man. That's all I wanted to tell you. You're awesome.
How are you?
You're terrific, man.
How you doing?
You good?
I like your hat.
Yeah, you're a Yankee fan?
I like the Tigers, the Yankees, the Atlanta Braves.
Oh, okay.
Big fan. I like the Mets too.
But I'm a true Cowboy fan though, so that's
Good
what
team.
Angela Levy from Law and Crime told me to tell you hi to.
Please say my best.
Hey, I'm enjoying watching you. You're top of your game, man.
No harassing.
All right, here we go. Thank you, Holly. Thank you. Yep. All right. So anyway, you guys, that was Brian Steele. Awesome guy. He's terrific. So he has his teams. He's not a Yankee fan. I thought, here we go. Here he is, the one and only.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm in the building, and once again, we are back, and we're talking about the Diddy trial. I'm in the courtroom. I just came down to get some content. Any of the lawyers come up yet?
What's that?
Any of the lawyers?
Brian Steele just walked by.
Just now?
Yep.
Nicole?
Yeah. What's that?
Nicole?
I didn't see Nicole yet.
Get some footage. I gotta get some footage.
Yep. All right, brother.
I'm in the courtroom.
We'll see you. All right, guys. So you had an exclusive of Brian Steele. He's such a good man, you know.
Did you get him?
Oh, okay. Did you need me? Did you need me or something? Yeah. All right, guys. That was exclusive. I told you, Brian Steele. Him and I, we've been connected, and that's pretty cool. Just
I gotta do my homework.
Whatever. But that was pleasant. He didn't have to stop and talk to me or whatever. So and to you guys. So shout out to him. He's an awesome attorney. And if it's anybody that can get it done for him, hold on 1 second. Okay. So anyway, guys, that's it. I'm going to the courtroom. That really made my day. Hello, Brian Steele, folks. He's incredible. Hey, shout out to all of you. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll be back on. I'll be back on later on today, guys. All right. So we'll catch you later.